Why didn't Germany colonize Kenya and Uganda? The 1886 Anglo-German Treaty and the consequent 1890 Heligoland Treaty shaped the future of both Kenya and Uganda, under the auspices of the infamous 1884 Berlin Conference. The Berlin Conference had a clause that forced any of the 14 signatories to declare an intention on any African territory. In case another power disputed the claim, a resolution had been formulated in the conference treaty. The 1886 treaty declared territories beyond the present-day Kenyan coast as British spheres of influence, and present-day Tanzania, the same for Germany. A 10 miles coast strip was reserved for the Sultan of Zanzibar in a shaky agreement. It was obvious they were playing the Sultan. Most importantly, the 1886 agreement was an open auction for Uganda. Anyone who got to Uganda, not called that then, got to keep it. We all know why both Germany and Britain wanted present-day Uganda, to control the Suez Canal from the source of the River Nile. So off they went, from the Indian Ocean in a race to reach the source of the Nile. Aston Martin versus Mercedes-Benz. Of course James Bond and his Aston Martin finished the job in His Majesty's Secret Service. My grudge with Mr. Bond is that he got distracted by a Maasai girl and curved Mount Kilimanjaro on the Kenyan side, making Mount Kilimanjaro Tanzanian property pouting. If he had done things right, Kenya would have both the tallest and the second tallest mountain in Africa. Damn you, Bond. Why do we always have a hot chick distracting the protagonist? Back to the treaties. The 1890 treaty was later signed, which was a formal way of Germany accepting James Bond beat them to Uganda in an Aston Martin. It wasn't all tears for the Germans as they got Heligoland as a consolation. Back to your question. The answer. The 1886 treaty under the auspices of the 1884 conference cemented British claim on Kenya. The only way Germany could have gotten Kenya was through force. The 1890 treaty together with the 1886 treaty ensured Uganda could only become a German colony through force against the British Empire. Germany had a chance of making Kenya and Uganda their colonies during WW1 If they had won any of the wars, the Germans could have demanded the two territories, effectively controlling the source of the Nile, or so they thought. And I would be here texting in German while listening to Drake's songs with subtitles. The British, French, Portuguese, Spanish, and Dutch colonized all the best and most promising areas of Africa, as far back as the end of the 16th century. For example, Fort Jesus was built by the Portuguese in Mombasa, the current chief port of Kenya, in 1593. The German state only came into existence almost 400 years after that. The Tanganyika colony, Germany's first in Africa, was established in 1883, long after the British had colonized Kenya, Uganda, and Zanzibar. In effect, the German colonies were in areas nobody else wanted, such as Namibia, Togo, and Cameroon. Let's just say that Britain had more motivation to colonize the two because, first of all, they needed to protect the source of the Nile because Egypt was under their rule and the easiest route to Uganda was through Kenya and hence England's claim to those territories.